Ako po si Tenny Rose Niandante.
At ako naman, si Michael Davantes.
At ito ang Mabuhay Montreal TV.
Sa dami ng mga nagaganap na Philippine Independence Day celebrations ay marami akong tributes na nakikita ukol sa Pilipinas at ukol sa atin bilang mga Pilipino.
Kagaya ng ano, Michael?
Kagaya ng isang YouTube video na napanood ko na may katanungang, bakit ang sarap maging Pilipino? So, Tenny, bakit nga ba? Bakit masarap maging Pilipino?
Magandang tanong yan, Michael. Kasi ako kahit Canadian citizen na hindi talaga pwedeng talikuran kung ano pa man at kung saan ka galing. Yan ang pagiging isang tunay na Filipino sa dugo. At syempre sa kulay ko, Michael, makikita mo Pinoy na Pinoy. And syempre, we value our families a lot. We have a strong family ties at malakas ang ating paniniwala sa Diyos.
Ayan, totally agree ako dyan. Iba talaga ang bonding ng pamilyang Pilipino at syempre may faith tayo sa taas.
Ikaw naman, Michael, you've been living here in Canada since 80s pa. Paano mo masasabing masarap pa rin maging Pinoy?
Para sa akin, masarap maging Pinoy dahil sa ating unique qualities at yaman ng ating kultura. At proud din ako sa ating lingwahe kung kaya't matatas pa rin ako magtagalog at magwaray-waray. Katulad mo, magaling ka pa rin magbikol. At masarap ang ating pagkain, masaya ang ating mga festivals at very fun-loving tayong mga Pilipino. At isa pa, we can be very proud of our humanity, mapagmahal at mapagkalinga tayo sa ating kapwa.
And na-mention mo na rin ang humanity. Nandiyan ang ating kasamahan na si Derwin. Pumunta siya sa isang study tour program ng Desjardin. Ito para sa kooperatiba para sa Pilipinas.
Well, basically, we have a regional Asian program, okay, which is financed by CIDA, Canadian International Development Agency. We are Desjardins Development International. So, therefore, we have been working there for about 3 years now, working on the concept of integrated networks, the network concept. So, today we have visitors. For the past week, we have 4 co-ops and also the National Federation called NATCO, which are visiting the Desjardins network of financial co-ops.
These are all from the Philippines?
Yeah, all those people are from Philippines. I've learned a bit of Tagalog, you know, like magandang gabi if it's nighttime. So, yeah.
What is this program going to help them with?
Well, basically, right now, each co-ops, okay, are operating in a very autonomous fashion. And what they are being exposed to is how they can share resources, okay, within a federation and therefore get more impact on their communities and also increase their membership. In this technical assistance program that we have and exposure visits, we're basically showing a model, sharing the model, so that the Filipino people can do the same for them. So this would be owned by the members of co-ops in Philippines.
I'm Efren M. Bravo, the Board of Directors Chairperson of Panabo Multipurpose Cooperative located in Mindanao, Philippines. And we have 12 branches operating and have been operating for the past 50 years in operation. And our total number of members, 58,000, and we have an asset of 800 million.
Okay, I'm Miriam Baloyo, the Vice Chairperson of Tagum Cooperative this year. And we have 2.2 billion in assets. And we also have 100,000 more of members. And we are operating in Davao del Norte. And we are also the number 6 biggest co-op in the Philippines. In terms of assets. And bakit kami nandito? Malaking tulong ito sa amin because we hired them, the Desjardins, as our consultants kasi we want to improve our processes in terms of personnel, management, in terms of social responsibilities, and also in terms of human resource. So malaki ang tulong nito sa aming cooperative for growth, financial growth, and also stability. Thank you.
Your position?
Hi, my name is Lalene. I'm the CEO of Panabo Multipurpose Cooperative. Our cooperative was adjudged as one of the best managed cooperatives in the Philippines. And we're located at the north side of Mindanao, which is Davao Province. We are here at Montreal because we have engaged the assistance of DID in terms of exposure and in terms of benefiting our cooperatives of the skills and the technologies that they have.
Hello, my name is Rini Hilot, the CEO of Oro Integrated Cooperative based in Mindanao. Our co-op has an asset of 1.8 billion and we have a members of around 100,000. And our purpose of going here is to study how the ID or how the Desjardins do their businesses.
I'm Raul Calayan Jr., the Chief Operating Officer of the National Confederation of Cooperatives or NATCO.
And I'm Leslie Esternon. I'm the head of the consultancy unit of NATCO.
And what does your company do?
Ang NATCO ay federation ng mga cooperatives sa Philippines. Sa ngayon, meron kaming 700 primary cooperatives na miyembro ng NATCO. Ang 700 cooperatives na to ay merong 1,200 offices. And yung cooperatives under NATCO ay binubuo ng mga 2.3 million individuals.
And what's your purpose here?
Nandito kami upang matutunan kung paano ang isang network ay maging integrated. Merong isang malaking vision ang NATCO na ang lahat ng kooperatiba, at least ang members na 700 cooperatives of NATCO will be integrated. And being integrated, we will be more, there will be more capacity, more services, better services for the Filipino members.
Is there a place where people, our viewers, can see your company or website?
Yeah, ang NATCO ay malalaman, ay makita sa website na www.natco.coop. Ang aming opisina ay sa Project 4, Quezon City. So yung mga gustong magtanong regarding NATCO, pwede kaming ma-visit sa aming website.
Salamat.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Gaya nang na-mention kayo na sa interview ni Derwin, ang study tour program na ito ay ni-sponsor din ng CIDA, which is a Canadian International Development Agency. At 14 years ago, Tini, ay pinadala ako ng CIDA to the Philippines to work for an NGO called Tanggol Kalikasan. So thank you, CIDA, for helping the Philippines.
Marami talaga natutulungan ng SIDA ng mga NGOs dyan sa Pilipinas. Magbabalik pa po ang Mabuhay Montreal TV.
Alam mo, Ten, medyo na-hurt ako nang malaman ko na ang tatlong bituin pala ng ating watawat signifies Luzon, Panay at Mindanao and not Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Although Panay is in the Visayas, mas okay syempre kung ang Visayas ang nakatala sa ating history. Kasi syempre, Visaya ako.
Ay naku Michael, wag mo nga personalin yan. Pero interesting talaga ang facts about the flag of the Philippines dahil noong 1907, binan ang paglagay ng watawat ng Pilipinas. Pero alam mo Michael, na-reinstate natin to after na niliberate tayo from the US.
Marami talagang pinagdaanan ng ating bansa kung kaya dapat talagang pahalaga ng ating kalayaan. Nandito ngayon si Tita Amy sa isang flag-raising event.
Ang flag raising ceremony ay ginanap sa FAMAS Community Center para gunitain ang 116th anniversary ng Philippine Independence. Sa pagtitipong ito ay isinilbi ang iba't ibang Filipino native dishes at nagkaroon ng pagkakataong magsalita ang ibang bisita.
116 years ago today, the first Filipino flag that was sewn by Marcela de Agoncillo while she was in exile in Hong Kong was first unfurled at the balcony of the mansion of General Emilio Aguinaldo.
I want to whet everyone's appetite for Saturday nights. More and more Montrealers of all types, cooks and lookers of all types, people who live across the island are getting to know the Filipino community and continue to appreciate the Filipino community for its contribution to this city, this province, and this country.
I will maintain the link to the country of origin or heritage, but at the same time, I salute you for being Canadian.
We've all contributed to making this city, province, and country a wonderful place. And certainly the Filipino community, the expatriate Filipino community has done that. And so I'm very, very pleased to be here with you on this auspicious occasion.
Aking nakausap ang presidente ng FAMAS na si Nida Kirapas.
Yeah, ang pista sanayon natin ngayon ay sa July 20 sa Mackenzie King Park. Iniimbitahan ko lahat ang mga kababayan natin na pumunta doon at magdiwang tayo sa pista natin. So there it is. We are all invited. So come and join us for the Pista Sanayon. This is Amy Mananog from Mabuhay Montreal TV.
Ang flag raising event na yan, sinundan po yan ng Independence Ball na sponsor pa rin ng FAMAS.
Tonight, we celebrate the 116th anniversary of the Proclamation of Philippine Independence. We celebrate the audacity of our forefathers to proclaim our right to self-determination, even in the face of global realities at that time. We honor their efforts to win for us true freedom and liberty, and we realize that we have big shoes to fill.
Nagkaroon din ng selebrasyon sa Mackenzie Park para naman sa birthday ng ating pambansang bayaning si Dr. Jose Rizal.
Nagtipon-tipon ang mga miyembro ng Order of the Knights of Rizal at ang kababaihang Rizalista upang i-celebrate ang ika-153rd birthday anniversary ni Dr. Jose Rizal. Aking nakausap ang ilang miyembro na dumalo. Mr. Balance, what are your goals for this year?
Our goal is to recruit more members and to have more project for the community purposes.
What happened to the kababaihang Rizalista? Is that a part of the Knights of Rizal?
Yes, actually the Kababayang Rizalista is the main support of the Order of the Knights of Rizal, and they are also our counterpart in all projects of the organization.
Mr. Abiera, how come that the bust of Rizal was situated here instead of somewhere else?
This is the best place that the city could offer to us. In 1999, then during the centennial year, we have cooperated with the Philippine government to celebrate the centennial independence of the Philippines worldwide. And the project come to my mind that it's about time that Rizal has to be honored here in Montreal. With the cooperation of James de la Paz and Tony Fernandez, we work together to obtain the permission from the city.
Mr. Marvin, you know more about the Philippines than any other Filipino here. What would you advise the Canadian Filipino youth that are in Montreal, especially those who have not been in the Philippines before?
Well, I thank you for the compliment. I'm not going to say I know more about the Philippines than any Filipino here, but I do know a little bit about it, and I had the pleasure of being there last January with Ambassador Gatan for the first winter escapade. And I would invite the Filipino community here in Montreal and the general population to consider joining the embassy next year for the second winter escapade, which is planned for February 2015, which will visit the island of Cebu and Bohol, and of course have a reception with the president at Malacanang in Manila. This will be an excellent opportunity for Filipino persons of born in Canada, Filipino heritage rather than origin, to discover their ancestral homeland.
Sir James de la Paz, how did the Rizal Park in Earnscliffe, Queen Mary come about? Who granted it and how did you obtain it?
This is like, it was done during the administration of Mayor Burke. I actually personally lobbied for it, and we actually exert too much efforts on that by way of like having a meeting at the City Hall. They asked me who is Dr. Jose Rizal, and I provided them with the copies from the internet, so it's an easy shot for me to answer it.
Alam mo, Michael, pagdating talaga sa kantahan, world class ang mga Filipino.
At narito ang isang world-class blues singer na si CArolyn, interviewed by Mariel.
Aking pinuntahan ang House of Jazz, kung saan ay napanood ko ang live performance ng award-winning Filipino blues singer na si CArolyn. Nakakahanga si CArolyn sa harap ng entablado. Very animated and interactive siya sa kanyang mga audience. Nakausap ko siya pagkatapos ng kanyang palabas.
First of all, congratulations on raising $300,000 for Typhoon Haiyan. That's amazing. You guys have an album that just came out?
Yep, it came out about a week ago, and it's called Bad Taboo. Yeah, our third album.
Third album, congratulations. So what are the collaborations on the CD this time?
Well, this time, it's the first time ever we did a collaboration. We have Shun Kikuta from Japan, who used to be Coco Taylor's guitarist. And we also have Guy Bélanger, Quebec's harmonica player.
Wow. And how would you describe this album?
Well, the music from this album is mostly collaboration with different styles like funk and R&B and soul and very little of jazz. So it gives a specific sound. It's not the typical blues album that you would hear like usually. So it's an avant-garde blues or the new blues, let's say.
Yeah, it's the new blues. We're pushing the envelope on the blues. There's always a standard blues that everybody knows and hears and is familiar with. But like any other genre of music, we like to make sure that the blues do evolve.
Perfect. And I heard that you had a nomination. Talk about that.
Well, for the third year in a row, I've been nominated Best Female Blues Artist here in Quebec for the List Blues Awards.
Wow. Good job. So is there anything you would like to say to the fans out there listening?
Well, to the fans out there, buy the CD. It's on cdbaby.com/Carolyn Faye Blues Collective. Also, please support your local artists. There's a lot of artists out there playing live. Check out the live venues. Check out the House of Jazz every night. There's a live band. We play here twice or 3 times a month. So come out and see us.
Thank you so much for your time. Thank you. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night with beautiful music.
Marami pong salamat sa pagtangkilik sa aming programa.
Na patuloy na naglilingkod sa ating komunidad.
Muli po tayong magsama-sama
Dito sa MMTV.
Diamonds, jewels, and fancy cars. There ain't no stopping.